Hey, with Memorial Day being right behind us, I decided, I'm gonna welcome you into my kitchen. Welcome. Don't look too hard because in the back you'll see my living room and whatever. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a quick salad. The best part of this is we won't have to cook anything. No pots, no pans. I'm going to be making a broccoli salad. Now, you notice my t-shirt? Vegan and thriving. I'm not asking anybody here to be vegan. All this is a broccoli salad. And what makes this vegan is the fact that I've included no bacon bits. If any of you are familiar with broccoli salads, usually bacon bits are involved. For those vegans out there who experiment with vegan bacon bits, go for it. I'm not including it just because. So let's take a look at the ingredients, shall we? And I'm gonna discuss everything. And in the comments, I'm even gonna leave the recipe because I followed some of the traditional recipes. Not really. Full disclaimer, I'm not a cook. I don't have a recipe book. I barely can put together a salad, let alone making a video. So please show me some grace and be patient with me. I appreciate it. Here are the ingredients. I have the broccoli. This is actually 4 cups of broccoli, right? I have my raisins in this little champagne glass. I think that's cute. Do you think it's cute that I use the champagne glass for my raisins? I thought so. That's going to be for the end of when I put the salad together, including the onions. That's a lot of onions. I promise I'm not going to use all these onions. So for the dressing, we are going to have a combination, just a couple of tablespoons of the apple cider vinegar you see in the back. Look at my cute maple syrup bottle. Isn't it cute? I love it too. So only a couple of tablespoons of that. This here, cute, right? Cute. This is my shot glass. But what's in it, you'll see, is turmeric because I put turmeric in everything. Black pepper, salt, and garlic powder. And a cup of water for, again, this is all the dressing. And this recipe actually calls for 1 cup of raw unsalted cashews. I ran out of cashews. So I have half a cup of cashews and half a cup of raw unsalted almonds. So let's see how that goes. This is me experimenting and making do with what I have. So I'm gonna put everything in the food processor and I'll see you back in a second. Before I forget, I'm going to say that there's 2 parts to this recipe. It's the broccoli, of course. Now the broccoli is raw. If you're not a fan of raw broccoli, just steam some water, bring some water to a boil, throw in the broccoli for maybe 30 seconds to a minute so that it gets that nice green color, and you don't want to overcook it. This is a salad, right? That's number 1. And number 2 is that the second part to this is the dressing. Now the dressing contains no oil, and I'm not using a mayonnaise, and I'm not using a vegan mayonnaise, although you'll see a lot of these recipes usually call for mayonnaise or vegan mayonnaise. I am doing a nut, let's call it a nut dressing. So here we go. Let's put it all together, shall we? So the dressing is done. It's time for us to put everything together. So the first thing I want to do is throw in my broccoli. You catching that? Let's make sure that you do. Next thing I'm going to do is throw in my raisins. Sometimes this recipe calls for cranberries. Disclaimer, I didn't have any cranberries. And now I'm going to put in some of these. I'm going to eye it, because the recipe said a half of a red onion, but I had such a big onion. So far this is what it's looking like. Now for the dressing. Again, I thought this was gonna be smoother, but I don't doubt that it tastes delicious. Let me grab a good spoon. This is a good spoon as any. Let's mix this. What do you guys think? I need you to comment and let me know. Again, I am no cook. It doesn't matter what things look like to me sometimes, as long as it tastes good. This looks good to me. Again, I just thought that it would be smoother. I guess that's what happens when you don't use oil or something as smooth as vegan mayonnaise or something, or just mayonnaise, right? Shall we try it? I'm anxious to try it. Let me plate it or put it in a bowl or something. I don't know. If you go to a barbecue and you bring this and it's not a hit, please don't tell them where you got it from, okay? But I'm about to taste it. Let's see. The broccoli I put in my mouth, that piece was a little bit too big. I want to say nice. The onions in this, the raisins, my nut dressing, I think it all tastes really nice together. I could use a little bit more salt. Smaller bite. That's what I should have done, right? This was actually a go-to of mine when I first became vegan about 9-10 months ago. It was my go-to, and I haven't made it in a while. And the fact that I'm under the pressure of this camera, I said, I wonder if I'll be able to really pull it off. And I think that I did. It tastes like I remember it. Actually, it tastes a little bit better than I remember it. I used to skimp out on the some of the ingredients because I just didn't want to put too much in it. But I really enjoyed this. So hopefully you make this broccoli salad and hopefully it turns out better, maybe smoother than mine. Look up different recipes and see, maybe you might want to include the mayonnaise and bacon bits. I'm sure that'll add, like I heard that bacon makes everything taste better. So thanks for joining me, and hopefully I could come and do this again. Remember, I am vegan, doesn't mean that you have to be, and I won't judge you. And I just want everybody to be healthy, and healthy looks different to everyone. So just be well and be mindful of everything that you eat. Ciao, ciao.